You're listening to another episode of Shortcuts, a podcast about East Lamar featuring conversations and interviews with people in our community, East Lamar business partners, and people who make East Lamar what it is. I'm Sean Ferguson. I'm the Marketing and Specialty Leasing Manager for East Lamar and your host for Shortcuts. And today my guest is Kelly Ballard, a spa specialist with Jacuzzi of Evansville, powered by Bassmeyers, East Lamar's newest business partner. Here is our conversation. Kelly Ballard is our guest today on Shortcuts. Kelly is a spa specialist with Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Evansville, East Lamar's newest business partner. And we'll talk more about that here in a minute. But first, welcome to Shortcuts, Kelly.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Great being here.
You and I kind of go way back a little bit, but I kind of wanted to have you just start out just by giving us some of your background and tell us how you found your way to Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Evansville.
For many years, I was a teacher here in town, much like our founder, John Bassmeyer, was a teacher who started Bassmeyers before he got into grills and fireplaces and everything that we do, and retired from there a little over 4 years ago. And looking for a second career, and Bassmeyers and Jacuzzi of Evansville has been a great spot to land.
We're excited to have the biggest swim spa, well, probably not the biggest swim spa, but a big swim spa here in the mall. It's down in the Macy's wing, close to Victoria's Secret Pink. Check that out if you get a chance, if you're in the mall over the weekend. But let's talk about the history. While people may not know much about Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Evansville, they definitely know a lot about Bassmeyers. That's a name that's been around for a long time.
For sure. Like I said earlier, John Bassmeyer basically started our company selling grills out of his mother's garage. He was still teaching at the time, I believe at North High School. And that led really to where we are today. They opened a store in 71 at a firehouse on Columbia Street. And then in 72, the first Bassmeyers location at First Avenue. And then in 1984, we opened our current location where we are now on Morgan Avenue. And that fireplaces, patio furniture, spas, hot tubs, saunas, and of course grills, which is at the heart of what Bassmeyers has done for a long time. And then in 2021, we opened up our new facility right next door to the old facility. So we have the Grill Supply Center there. And then, of course, we have Jacuzzi of Evansville powered by Bassmeyers.
Talk about Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Evansville now as far as what do you guys have? What's your specialty? Obviously, hot tubs are in there, but we have a big swim spa downstairs. So you guys have those as well.
Swim spas have certainly been a big part of our business over the last few years, especially since we've opened up the new showroom. And I'm going to plug that real quick. We have a beautiful new showroom. If you haven't been in to see it, we have hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, cold plunges, massage chairs, you name it. If it's in the wellness game right now, Bassmeyers is the place to go. Jacuzzi of Evansville is the place to go to get that. Specifically, we talked about how big the swim spa was we have on display here. It's a 13-footer. We have 16-footers and 19-footers. So you can even go bigger than what we have here in the mall. And then we have a vast selection of hot tubs, Sundance and Jacuzzi hot tubs that we have to choose from, Jacuzzi saunas and Finleo saunas, which are, again, saunas have been another big part of our business that's been expanding.
That's awesome. I'm kind of offended now you didn't bring the biggest swim spa that you have, so that's okay. Talk about that for a minute, because I know people are going to be walking by. They're going to see just a beautiful tub. I mean, just amazing. Very deep, 4 feet deep, right? Roughly
50 inches up to the acrylic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's opportunity for them to scan some QR codes that's on the signage. So I want to make sure they do that, because that'll just give them more information before they come in to visit you. But
absolutely. The QR code would take them directly to the Bassmeyers website, where they would be able to see not just the 13-footer that we have on display here, but also the other models that are available size-wise. The 13-footer that we have here specifically is a great family tub. It has seating for up to 9 adults, and it does have some swim jets in there, but those jets would be more what I would call recreational. You're going to maybe exercise against those jets. It has a non-slip surface. If you were getting into a swimmer where you're wanting to swim for exercise and get lots of laps in, you would want to graduate to a slightly larger spa. which has that swim in cut wide open and the jetting power a little more powerful to allow you to swim against the current and, swim to your heart's content.
One of the signs that you have is try out the hot tubs. So come in to your location and actually get to try it out. Talk to us a little bit about that, because that's unusual, I think.
Yeah, well, actually, Bass-Myers has been doing that for a long time, even when we were in our old building. In the new showroom that we have, Jacuzzi of Evansville, it's even set up better for that kind of thing. But absolutely, we'd like for people, you're looking at a hot tub or a swim spa. You can't really decide maybe between one or two different models just by coming in the store and looking. Well, we're going to fill it up for you, bring you in, let you set in both of them, try them out, see which one you like better. It's kind of amazing when people take us up on that offer. And we do that probably right now. We've got a couple people a month that do that 2 or 3 times a month. We'd always like to have more people do that. But it really helps you decide which model you want. And typically people end up buying a different model once they set in it and try it than they thought they were going to buy in the first place. That's so awesome. We know it's a really good idea.
I think that's a good question to kind of go from that point on, is when people come in and they may not have any idea whatsoever what kind of hot tub they need. Where do you start? How do you get them in the right one?
Well, I think that's where Jacuzzi of Evansville at Bass-Myers, I think that's where we excel. Helping someone actually decide on a hot tub. There are various levels of hot tubs, from recreational to really therapeutic. And kind of asking the right questions of a customer and finding out what they really want to get from their hot tub and why they're really in the store looking for a hot tub. Once we can kind of narrow that down a little bit, we can get them into either the recreational family tub that they want to have fun with the kids in the backyard, or we can get them into the more therapeutic models that have really superior jetting and pump power, so that they will get the therapy that they're really looking for out of a hot tub.
I know my wife and I have shopped there before, and it was amazing to me how quick and easy this whole process is, but really from start to finish. Not only from picking out the right one in your showroom, but having it delivered, getting extra contractors involved if there's a need to hook up water, gas, what have you. But talk a little bit about the process and what you guys look at as far as the actual location the family is putting the hot tub in.
Well, we have a couple ways that we'll go about helping a family decide if they don't already have a place picked out for the hot tub. We have a few contractors that we've partnered with to help with concrete and electrical and things like that if customers need that help. Myself and some of the other sales reps will actually make a trip to your house and take a look at the property. We call that a site survey. We may use that to help us decide how we're going to deliver it if it's in a tight spot. And we may use that to help the customer decide where the tub's going to go, what makes the most sense in their backyard, and how they might combine it with perhaps an outdoor sauna or an outdoor cold plunge, and how, what the positioning of those products might be.
Okay, you've mentioned cold plunge a couple of times. What exactly is that?
Well, cold plunging has become very popular right now. There are certainly lots of gurus out there on the internet that are talking about the benefits of cold plunge. There's a benefit from going from your sauna to a cold plunge. Circulatory advantages, obviously anti-inflammatory, and then just your immune system. There's a big boost in your immune system from dipping yourself in that cold water. And we've got a couple of cold plunges sitting on the showroom floor right now as options, one stainless steel model and one acrylic model that folks can choose from if they're interested in going that route.
And I have to go from the cold side to the hot side, and let's talk saunas a little bit. How popular are these guys getting for everybody?
Blowing up a little bit on the internet. Lots of those gurus are talking about the benefits of saunas. Infrared has been quite a hot topic right now. No pun intended, or maybe intended. The infrared has a lot of benefits to your joints, to your muscles. There's even some information out there about how it helps re-energize your cells at the cellular level. And then a traditional sauna, of course, gets up to the higher heat. And in those higher heats, there are some really great cardiovascular benefits in the higher heat saunas. And so it's just more information. People are looking for more ways to stay healthy, to be healthy, and saunas are another part of that wellness program.
That's awesome. So hot tubs, saunas, cold plunges, all of that, not just cool looking in our backyard or in our garage, but a lot of health benefits as well. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely. They're there to help you feel better, age better, and just your overall mental wellness.
So there are other things that you guys are expanding into. And again, trying to be the answer, I guess, for everybody, for all the home needs, both indoors and outdoors. Talk about some of the other areas that you guys have at Bassmeyer's.
Well, you'll notice when you drive by the store these days, out front we have a huge display of swing sets. Some of them the wooden variety and some vinyl coated variety. So, outdoor fun for kids and grandkids. And so, again, a ton of selection on that. You can even customize those. We can go online and you can build it from scratch and they'll ship it to us exactly how you built it. So that's been a really cool area that we've been looking at. And then looking at things like pergolas. We're expanding in that market. We're offering a pergola from a local company here, Anchor Industries, where we are the distributor for them. And then, our outdoor kitchen has really grown in the last maybe year or so since we've been in the new building, where we're doing a lot of custom outdoor kitchens that involve more than just your grill. You've got your grill, you've got a sink, you've got a refrigerator, just all kinds of things to make that outdoor space more enjoyable and livable.
As we kind of wrap things up, I know we could talk all day about hot tubs and things like that, but what else do you want everybody to know about regarding Jacuzzi of Evansville and Bassmeyer's?
Well, I think one of the things that we haven't talked about, maybe you hit on a little bit and I didn't, was our service department. We have an extraordinary service crew at Bassmeyer's. They're going to deliver your hot tub. They're going to set it up for you. They're going to hook it up. It's going to be up and running. Same is true for your sauna, your cold plunge. And that extends into the other products that we carry as well. We talked mostly about our Jacuzzi of Evansville, but of course, fireplaces, furniture, grills. We have installers that can do all of those things. And I think the big thing is in today's world where everything is purchased online and we've all gotten used to that, you need someone to service your fireplace. And at some point you may need someone to service your hot tub. And we have the guys who have the training and the knowledge to do that.
So taking the whole pros of the patios to a next level.
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
That's awesome. Kelly Ballard with Jacuzzi of Evansville, powered by Bassmeyer's. Thanks so much for sitting down with me. Great talking to you. And if you have not seen the swim spa, it's not the biggest one they have, but it is really good size. Check it out. It's right in front of Victoria's Secret Pink. And we look forward to a long-lasting relationship with you. Have a great day, Kelly. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Kelly Ballard has been our guest today on Shortcuts. Kelly is the spa specialist for Jacuzzi of Evansville, powered by Bassmeyer's, East Lamoille's newest business partner. For more information on Jacuzzi of Evansville, visit them at bassmeyers.com. Keep the conversation going 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the East Lamoille social media network at the East Lamoille for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can listen to past episodes of Shortcuts on the mall's website at shopeastlamoille.com/shortcuts. I'm Sean Ferguson saying thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to seeing you the very next time you shop at East Lamoille.